The m.e.g died on a quack. Not near it. On it. Like the level heard the duck and decided it had heard enough. Her hand came up flat against my chest, and I stopped being a person for a second. Just a thing standing very still in a food court.
Long time no see. Old friend.
He said it the way he used to say everything. Unhurried. Like there was all the time in the world, and he did not mind spending it on me.
So explain it to me. I have stood in briefings with your face on the wall. Just tell me what happened. I will listen. I have always listened.
I had it. The whole thing lined up behind my teeth. The guard, the eyebrow, the door, every piece of it true. And nothing came out.
Anything. One word. Give me a name, give me a date. Give me a lie if a lie is what you have.
My jaw moved. I felt it move. Whatever runs from the thought down to the mouth was cut somewhere in the middle.
Look at me. I crossed this whole floor to stand here, and you are looking at the tile.
I tried it 3 times. The third one made a sound. Not a word. Just air with a shape it could not hold.
I put my name next to yours. Do you understand that? I sat in that room and I said not him, never him. And you are giving me nothing.
He was not asking me to prove anything. He was asking for something to hold on to. And I let him run out of it.
No. I am finished. I have been standing here talking to a wall, and the wall let me do it. Right. Then go. Take the perimeter doors and do not come back to this level. Not to me. Not to anyone here.
I have crawled out of a lake. I have killed something with a crowbar. I have outlasted people who deserved it more than me. And a man I liked told me to leave, and I left. I kept myself between her and the rest of that food court the entire time. Whatever I am on that wall, she is not on it. She stays not on it. I am turning the log off for this part. I do not want a record of what I am about to feel.
Wait. My shelf. The kettle is still on. Cole, wait.
She had a life in there. 9 days of one, maybe more. A pantry shelf she arranged herself. A rotation for the bedding. And I took her out of it in under a minute because a man hurt my feelings. Log back on. 11.2. Home, if we still get to call it that.
You did not say one word to me the entire way here.
There was nothing to say that was not the same sentence over and over.
It was my life too. You did not ask me. You just had my wrist.
I said sorry. It came out cheap, the way it does when you are already planning the next thing you are not going to ask her about. There was a shape against the wall on the 9th floor landing. Not moving much. Cold enough that you could hear it in the breathing. Leave it. We do not know what that is.
It is a person.
She was already down on the concrete with the pocket open before I finished the sentence.
Here. You strike it on something hard, and it catches. Do not hold it after. 2 will get you through the night.
3 crystals. Out of 50 something. I did the arithmetic anyway, standing there like a man who needed the number more than he needed to be decent. It never said thank you. It never said anything. Just took them in both hands and folded up around them. I took her hand at the stairwell and pulled, and she came 2 steps, and then she did not.
Where?
Just a door I want to try.
Where, Cole?
Old ground. It might come out somewhere useful. I do not know yet.
Say it.
Harmouth. I am taking you back to Harmouth.
You are dropping me off.
The bulletin has my face on it. Not yours. Every wall between here and Gamma. Standing next to me is the only thing that makes you worth a second look.
That is mine to spend. Not yours.
And you are handing out fire salt to something on a landing that is going to be dead by morning anyway.
Say that again. Slowly. Because that was not weakness. That was the only brave thing either of us did today. I did that for you. On 8. You were the shape against the wall. You were freezing, and you were lying to me about your name, and I gave you everything in my kit anyway. And you stood in this building, and you promised me. Not to the base. Not through a labeled door. Nowhere without her. You said that. Here.
There's a specific kind of quiet you get when somebody hands you your own sentence back and it still fits. I had not been arguing with her. I had been arguing with a room in Playland where she was not, and I had been losing that argument for weeks. Edith, I am sorry. I mean it this time. I only ever wanted you somewhere this cannot reach you.
I know. I know that is what it is. I do not need it all the time. I was surviving in here before you, and on 6.1 without you, and at Harmouth before either. But the two of us together stand a much better chance than either half does alone.
She held on to me in a stairwell that smelled like wet concrete, and I let her, which is not a thing I am good at. We went back up. 4th floor. Her shelf. My corner. The blanket nest exactly how she left it. She put the kettle on like nothing had happened, and did not mention the shelf on 6.1 once. The door is still down there. It is still old ground. And it is still not something I get to walk through on my own.